Hello? Can you take one more while I'm walking home? Yeah, you can. I have a list more for you that I'm going to review, and this is again a very good, very competitive list. This is again for a WTC player. This is for Jan Petersen, captain of Denmark B. And he has made a very, very interesting and good force. It's the Soviet Union. It's 14 order dice, 1,000 points on the dot list. And this has power. This really has power. Jan, I really like your list. It's a really good one. He has the inexperienced junior lieutenant, cheap one. I like it. It's the same thing I do. Then he has 3 times assault engineers. 3 times. In body armor. 5-man units, that's 15 veterans in body armor. They will only die on a 6. You need to shoot them with flamethrowers or with HE, because then the body armor goes away. That's the way to kill them. Otherwise, they're practically Terminators from 40k, right? He has a flamer, 2 SMGs, 2 Panzerfausts, and a rifleman in each platoon of those, each squad of those. They're really, really good. Then, of course, he has the free rifleman 12-man squad with anti-tank grenades. So that's his infantry. The only thing I would say is these body armor assault pioneers, when they get out to kill stuff, they're slow. So they're really dependent on their transports. They need to be transported to the place where they can kill your stuff. So if you're going to fight against them, see if you can get them to dismount, or if you can pin them down, because they don't like that. When they're pinned, that pin still works on the flamer, right? Then he has some supporting units. He has a light mortar team, a veteran sniper team, really good for winning that sniper duel. He has a flamethrower team, veteran, because that makes it more survivable. And then he has that's all of his teams. The rest of it is all in vehicles. So his infantry is really good. It's really survivable. It can really take on the enemy. All of them are really competitively well-chosen units. Really a hardcore list here. When we look at his vehicles, he is well supported. He has a BA-20 with a flamethrower turret. That's a recce car that has a flamethrower in it. Yes, it's the only weapon it has, so it might run out, but it's a recce car. The thing with the BA-20 is it needs to move up to stuff to kill it. So it needs to have that range. It has a threat range of 24 inches, which is okay, I guess, but not a lot. If you can throw some anti-tank capabilities after it, that will be easier to kill than you might expect, because it's only 7+ armor. So it is a good unit, but it's not invulnerable. Then he has a Katyusha, which is possibly the best multi-rocket launcher in the game, because it's movable and it's really cheap. What you do with a Katyusha is you naturally spread out, right? Because the Katyusha, the multi-rocket launchers, when they hit, you don't want it to hit like 2, 3, 4 units. He might roll that 6, and that heavy howitzer landing on you, it just hurts too much, right? So you need to spread out. But if you spread out, and he has a mobile army, which he does, then he's going to hit one part of your army and kill it. So you can't spread out too much. What I would do with the Katyusha is put pins on it. Have some machine guns or something that can reach out and touch it, because if you shoot at it, it's still soft-skinned. You might kill it, and you might also pin it. And when it's pinned, it might fail its order check, so it might not shoot for a turn or 2, and that is what you need. So shoot at that Katyusha. That is how you win. Then the rest of his choices are all transport for his unit. He has 3 Bren carriers with pintle-mounted LMG. One of them has a boy's anti-tank rifle, just to have some anti-tank capabilities, I guess, because he hasn't got much anti-tank capabilities in this list. Yes, he has the flamethrowers. Yes, he has some Panzerfausts, but they're all short range, right? He can't take the shootout duel with a tank. He can't. He hasn't got the tools for it. That's always the trade-off when you build very good competitive lists. There's some things usually that they can't do. For Jan, this is the shooting duel at long range. He can't do that. He hasn't got the tools for it. So what you should do to beat him is you should definitely take that long range duel. As long as you pin down or kill his Katusha, he's going to have to come to you at some point, and that is going to be a kill zone, because those Bren carriers are all open-topped. So when he's moving up to you, you are shooting him. You're putting pins on him. Remember to put like 2 to 3 pins on each Bren carrier, because all the troops inside them will also get pinned. The final thing he has is a gas jeep. I am guessing it will be for the flamethrower team. So, well-rounded list, very mobile, very hardcore, very dangerous when it gets up close, and it has the tools to get up close. So I am guessing, Jan, that you'll do very well. I hope that you win and become the Danish champion, because this is really a good list. I look forward to seeing you, and if we play, I'm going to beat you. Cheers.